Wisdom from the Carpenter Shop. Thank you for joining us for this segment. We're going to look at a different kind of a topic tonight that I've learned actually over the years, and I've always known, but throughout my whole workshop, this particular truth comes in loud and clear. And that is, where do we get our values from? What is the origin of values? I have a beautiful piece of wood here. This is pine lumber. This is about 6 feet tall. It's about 5.5 inches wide, and this piece of lumber here could be cut in various parts and put together to make a beautiful shelf, just like this, if a person wanted to make this particular shelf. That piece of lumber has value. Now, why do I say it has value? What's valuable to me, there's a lot of things I can do with this lumber, but I've got another little piece of lumber here. This is also pine. It was cut out of another piece. But would you say this piece of lumber is not valuable because it's small? It's insignificant? I might as well just throw it away? I don't think so. I could actually take a couple small pieces of lumber, and I could take even small pieces of lumber like this, and I could clamp these together, and they'll make an extra, a very nice prop similar to this. That's all glued. But just for chance, let's say this here was a human. And let's say this was a 6-foot human. Would this be valuable and this be scrap? That's where we treat the unborn. We would say because they're small, they're insignificant. And you know what? The word fetus means nothing more than an unborn baby. That's what a fetus is all about. Wouldn't it be terrible for me to take a nice little piece of lumber that can come in handy and smack and hit it and devastate it all because it's small? I tend to think that all these things have great value because of God, our Creator. That's the origin of values right there. These are valuable because God made them. They're not valuable because of our Constitution. They're not valuable because of some law. I heard a young lady on a radio station say this once. She said, abortion is okay, or of value, it is all right because it is legal. And that is a terrible, terrible way to set your value system on. I think we ought to start with the 10 Commandments. Thou shalt not kill. And think about it. If it's just because it's legal, means I can do it, what about polygamy? What about cannibalism? Maybe in some countries, cannibalism is just perfectly okay. That doesn't mean it is okay with God. That does not mean it has value. And going back to this, did you know every time a baby is aborted, a life is killed, is exterminated. All because someone says that life is without value and this other one has value. That is a lesson we need to learn even from these small pieces of wood, that every piece of wood has a value of some type. This has been Wisdom from the Carpenter Shop. Thanks for joining us today as we looked at the origin of values. God bless.